Hey everybody, I am going live for the first time. Not sure how this is going to work out. Have not done this as of yet, so we will see how this is going to go. I'm your friend Dharma here to do I guess it's going to be daily. I already did a daily and uploaded it. I did it yesterday, but I just wanted to see if I could do the streaming thing, and well, here we are. So I think I'm going to go with Tattoo Tarot. I'm feeling like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a rebel, I guess. This is strange. Being live. Not used to doing the live thing. Oh, yay, there's comments. Hello, Terry B. Neat. High Priestess in reverse? Yeah, okay, so we're starting the day unsure. I want to talk about there's something in the air that you can't really put your finger on, perhaps. This isn't for any particular zodiac sign, by the way. Something you can't put your finger on. You can feel it, you can taste it, it's there. But it's like the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. I love these cards. The Tattoo Tarot. It's like there's a relationship around somewhere. And there's like the High Priestess. Hi there, how you doing? It's like the High Priestess knows it, can feel it, can see it, whatever. But it's not like the Hierophant hasn't come in to like make it so and say, and so it is. And so it's like not, I guess, for now. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about for today. Like the feeling in the air right now is I don't know what to say about this. I don't know how to feel about this. I think I know. My gut tells me that I know. But do I really know? That's a good question. Hello. Karma Flores. And then the Four of Wands in reverse. What is the deal? That's what I'm saying. What's the deal? How do we... Look at this. Everything's in reverse. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this relationship. Did it pause me? No? Okay. You guys gonna have to work with me. This is my first time going live. Hiya. I think the long drawn out point that I'm getting at here is that we have a High Priestess in the house who just, they know but they don't know, and the reason that they don't know is because they can't see it, can't feel it, can't touch it. It's not like, it's there but it's not there. I mean, how else do I say that? Ha! Queen of Wands. This is my point, right? We may have, oh, hey, sis. Yay. Oh, you threw me off my game. All right, hold on. Queen of Wands. This is what we're talking about. This High Priestess needs to feel, needs to touch, needs to, it needs to be tangible. And I mean, for somebody like me, maybe you, tangible is that. Queen of Rods. Where they at? Where they at? I don't know. In the ether, somewhere, clearly. But where? Well, of course. The world. Where they at, though? I mean, right? Exactly. Well, but you have the world here, which means that they're coming. Is it as simple as that? They're coming. Simmer down, be patient. I don't want to be patient. I'm a Sag too, mostly Sag. I have like 5, 6 planets in Sagittarius. I don't want to be patient. Yeah, and they're in heaven. Well, yeah. The devil. You see what I'm saying? Mama's tired of waiting. Give me some of that. there's a dynamic, particularly with the devil energy, if this particular Queen of Wands doesn't equate an actual relationship with the lustiness. Well, if we're not hooking up, then are we even? What is this? I think that's the what is this? What is this even? What are we even doing here? That is how you kill a relationship. If you're feminine, when you walk up to a dude and you're like, so where is this going? That's how it ends right there. Boom, 4 coins. She's holding, and I think that's additionally, my point is that she is holding on to the knowing that it's there. She's holding on to, it's intuition, because it's not 3D. She wants it to be. I mean, that's for sure, right? Let's got the Lenormand. Intuit Oracle. For those of you who haven't seen this, love this deck. Love it, love it, love it. I think you can get it on Etsy. I'm not sure. I'm not doing like affiliate or whatever. She just sent it to me. Hello, how you doing? Yay, I like going live. How fun. Oh my goodness. Wow, these fell out together. Look at that. The skies and the soulmates. That would be like a sudden, it's a reckoning. Didn't I say something about, on my one for today, my reading for today, about a public reckoning? There was supposed to be some kind of public reckoning, because this is the harvest. Because when I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, they're gonna break up. But that's not what with the public reckoning thing that I was channeling on the actual daily for today. It's like, I'm gonna harvest this relationship. And that's a masculine right there. Masculine farmer man. I'm gonna harvest this. And I think that knowing that was coming, the high priestess, in a way, is probably why she was like hanging on to it. Yeah. Oh, he's a Scorpio. I've only dated a shadow Scorpio. I was married to a shadow Scorpio for 20 years. Yo. But from what I understand, what's the if they're not in the shadow, it's not like the light attributes of Scorpios, like when they're elevated, are beautifully sexy creatures. Yeah. The devil again, I told you. This feminine wants to like hook up in a bad way. However, additionally, we do have maybe forming some kind of like addiction to the thought of this, because we're talking about manifestation. We're talking about, you put it out there and then you wait, and maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. But you do it with the expectancy that it will. And here we have like a reckoning. The devil twice, though. I want to pull a fairy or two. What did you do? This is the Brian Froud's Fairies Oracle. Amy, look at my... Can you see it? What do you guys think? I'm testing it out. It's the moon phases and the Viking compass. Do I like it? I like it. I think I'm gonna, okay, so where was it? We're getting out some fairy circles. So basically, so what I have so far, because it's like, this is, and like I said, you have to work with me because this is my first time doing live and I'm trying to channel and I'm like, wow, people are talking. No, I didn't. I drew it on myself, left-handed. I'm digging it. So we have a high priestess here who knows that this relationship is meant to be, but is really kind of like lusting. And it's almost like this needs to be, it's harvest time. She's ready for the harvest. Yeah, but look here, we have the singer of intuition. This is what I'm talking about. This high priestess is feminine. She knows who her soulmate is. She knows, without a doubt. Maybe a Capricorn, because we do have the devil here twice. Taurus once. But, I mean, that doesn't mean anything at all to me. With the devil being here twice, I have this, like, air of, like, maybe... I was going to say impatience, but it's not, like, throwing a fit kind of impatience. It's, like... He's right there. Right there. Like literally right there. And here I sit, you know, just watching my soulmate be over there. Look, sitting in the shadows. Just waiting. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, when is it? Like, I'm gonna pounce. Is that not somebody who's ready to pounce? But then we have the sage come out. Sitting on it, you know, waiting and waiting. But this is the sage. I mean, he comes out with patience. Because he's got the two eyes. One is blinded. So he has one eye open to the 3D. And one eye is blinded so he can see the 5D. So he can see both. He has cosmic knowledge of both 3D and 5D. And I think that he comes out next to, because the bodacious Bodea is a self-sabotage. It's almost like a call here. If you were to pre-pounce, pounce too quickly or whatever on somebody, you might wind up with that. I just want to be like, my 13th video. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. I don't know. It feels like advice. It feels like the sage coming in and being like, now you know, if you know that you know that you know that you know, right? There's something squirrely about this masculine. Or however this fits for you. There's something squirrely, like they want to... It could be just as simple as they're not ready. Do we know, like, fairy? What's the deal with the masculine? Why are they... Why is it taking so long, essentially? The fawn... Well, no kidding, they're your counterpart. The fawn is a symmetrical being. You know, without its other half, it's just half of a wing. But you have two, and it makes a unit. It makes a living, breathing. That's what I'm talking about, going from 5D to 3D. It makes a living whatever. But it's like your best friend. Yeah, right? They get scared, petrified of the connection. They get scared. They're like, it's because it's energy, you know? And if this is, look right there, boom, it lights them up. I mean, don't get me wrong, this feminine is sitting over here, just sitting on it, and we've all been talking about having to sit on it for a while, but the masculine's not doing any better. Masculine's not handling it any better, because they are into you too. It's energy. It's not like energy, because I think when you have a connection like that, it's not like you get, only one person gets zapped. I just think that the reaction to said zapping is different for everybody. Like a feminine will get zapped by the love bug and just be all be twittered and perplexed and just a fucking mess. They got me tripping, oh, stumbling, oh, clumsy 'cause I'm falling in love. But then a masculine gets zapped by the love bug. He's like, something bit me. Something jumped up and bit me. And he just wants ice cream. Because it's Lieutenant Dan, whatever. You see what I'm saying? It's different. Everybody feels it differently. Triggering. Yeah, triggering. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? Why? With all your words and all your thoughts? Thank you. Hi, Karen. What are you doing up in my space with all the love? Because they both feel it. That's my point. That's what I'm getting at. Is that both people feel it here. Except that the feminine is all like shadow boxing. You know what shadow boxing is? Grasping for shit that isn't there. Why do you feel my feelings? Deep in the feels. And they don't like it. And it's way better just to go back to not feeling. Oh my God, in my head. You know Sal, Eat, Read, Love? Because I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Well, yeah, that's what they do. I think a lot of masculines do that. They go into this place of, well, I can't do that. Shadow Boxer is like my favorite song. One of my gazillion favorite songs. Oh, what deck do I want to do next? Let's go with Crystal Tarot. I love Sal. He's my favorite. Look at that. The bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. I'm telling you. First of all, this deck really speaks to me. It's called the Crystal Tarot, and it actually has recommended crystals that you should use for per vibration of the or per vibration of the like energy of the card. Like this one is, I think, pretty sure that's probably rose quartz. Six Cups. What is that? Soulmate, return of, past life, nostalgia, whatever. They can feel it. I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Is it, oh Lord, or hold on? He's so stressed out about it. Yeah. Daddy be puffing like a chimney. She got me feeling some kind of way. I don't know what to tell about it. I know. That's me. I'm Daddy. I'm doing that. Okay. Whoa. See. Oh my God. Wait till you guys see the weeklies that came out this week. Wait till you see them. I don't know what's in the air, but this is what's in the air. Can you guys see those cards? The Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands. And this was the Six of Cups. And the Fawn is the counterpart. And we got Daddy excited also. Just saying. My point. It's here. And I think that the energy of the fact that it's so close and so has got this feminine what's the word? I can't, restless? I know, right? Yeah, I'm having I can't even, Mercury in retrograde. I like it too. That was my point. What am I talking about? The feminine knows that it's there. She can feel it. but it's the vibration. Okay, so have you ever like and I vibe on music all the time, like all the time. That's like all I ever do is listen to music or play music or whatever. Have you ever gotten real close to a speaker and from like far away you can hear it wah, 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 but if you get closer to it, the sound actually moves, like the vibrational, like you can put stuff on a speaker and it will move it, and it actually makes like sacred geometry. Have you people ever seen that? They're on YouTube. Look at speakers and sacred geometry. It's insane what the sound waves do. My rambling point here is that this energy is so close at this point that it is making this high priestess freak out. Like, it's you, guy. Would you just? But I mean, there it is. It's a frequency that is making someone feel like they need to come in and harvest it and harvest it and harvest it. This is a sword too. I need to just go ahead and swoop that up and take it and like make it happen, make it be so now. But then here again we have the sage, like, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? What was I saying on another, was it yesterday's video? Where I was like, what happens if I just, take this here spiritual oven and crank her right on up to 500 for 10 minutes instead of 300 for, 40 minutes. How would you feel about that? The spirit was like, pressured. Right? I think that's this. I think the vibration, the frequencies like this are starting to, because when vibrations start to get closer, they go woo, woo. It like slows down, and you can feel it. Particularly if you're an empath. Particularly if you are, into this, and if you're here, you are whatever. You can feel it. Is my point. It's just energy. It's freaking somebody out, man. I just looked down and noticed the 5 of Wands. I think that there's something about this vibrational, hi there, about this vibration that's making this Queen of Wands like wicked attractive to everyone. Look at her. And so what that's doing is stemming this competition mode. And now everything suddenly feels like it's in a panic, it's in a rush. Like things that went from just tra-la-la, waiting, I know it's there, now is like the train is like rolling in and like shit's about to get real. I think that's what I want to go with. I hope so. I mean, right? But everybody can feel it. And then here we have the double devil. Say that 5 times fast. I think that this isn't just coming from one person, because I put these by themselves right here together. I think this is coming from people lusting at the feminine, who's all elevated and like wicked empressy, and their people are lusting at the masculine, who's all elevated and like super, bad boss, right? And we've got people lusting after the connection together, because when I think these two people come into a room, even if they're not together, people are like, it's energy, it's a magnetic force. It's unmistakable. Our bodies, our meat suits, whatever, or we have an energetic aura field, auric, whatever field, that every other human being can also feel. It's just a matter of whether or not you're paying attention. Straight up. Everybody is like psychic. Everybody has the ability to do all the things. It's literally a matter of learning how, and like, whatever. Okay, so let's talk about this devil energy. King of Pentacles, right? I could give me some of that. You want my pentacle? You want my pentacle? Me? You? They're all. And she's all. I say nay to all of you people. Yeah. I say nay. Gentlemen. Eight of Pentacles. They see the abundance. These, and I think it's other people. I think it's other people. I think it's each other. I think that there's, I want to go back to like the eruption of the energy. Like when you have the Eight of Pentacles, that's like, if you're talking about birth, that's like being totally pregnant. And then the Nine of Pentacles would be having had, you have the abundance, right? So then it's like being thick with, what's the word? Thick with life? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Wicked pregnant with awesome sauce. And they want it. All of them. Because they can feel it. People can also feel when somebody's about to go in labor too. Animals and stuff will sit down and like get all, and they'll start to, you know, engorged, right? Look, bam. Reconciliation. Seven of Wands in the Sun. Oh. So we have this Five of Rods, right? We have people who are into this Queen for sure. And they're into the King too. I mean, the Emperor and the Empress, I mean, they're not out on the board yet, but these two people want them. Because when you're about to, I'm going to say it one last time, but when you're about to enter a union like that, your vibe is so high and so big. Everybody wants a piece of that pie. And they don't know why. I'm a poet. I didn't know it. They're just drawn to it, right? People are always like moth to a flame. People are always attracted to the light. But look, we have the Sun here, and here again we have the Queen with the Seven of Rods. It's almost like somebody needs to step in front of and defend their happiness. And I think that that might be why we have the Sage over here, like, slow your roll to the feminine, because I don't think the feminine is going to have to do anything at all. At all. I think that the feminines, plural, have already done all the things. All the things. All the healings, all the waitings, all of the putting it out therings, all of the planting of the seeds. And now they're just sitting there on their throne all hot. You know, check me out. And not even check me out. She's busy. Yeah, I see you watching me while I'm doing my thing. If you weren't watching me so hard, you could be doing your own thing too. Just saying. That's what I'm talking about, Jennifer. That's the point. The feminine doesn't have to do anything because you already have. And I think that that's why the Sage came out like, you know, don't sabotage this. Because I also feel like we're moving from a place where these masculines, we are working with who was the wounded warrior, right? And so now they're not, okay? But it's like their first day back on the job, if you will. So instead of being all, you know, they're not going to come in like, they're gonna easy peasy, easy does it, except that they're still the Emperor. They might be wounded, they might be, you know, wobbly, they still kind of want to be the one. You know, it's like, it's almost like they've been emasculated for long enough, be it because of karmic relationships or whatever the hell they went through. Now they need this ability to come in and like be dudely. I don't know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that just, if you're the feminine in this, just sit down, sit on it some more, like I've been saying for weeks, even though we don't want to, because we can feel it, because it's right there. Like for me, like right there, lives right there. Fucking nightmare. Just saying. So my point is that we as feminines are chilling, waiting, kind of, right? Because something is going to happen here to where the masculine is then. I think that they have kind of known that they wanted to be the one to take the step. They wanted to be the one, like they're all the thinking and all the thoughts. But I feel like spirit is going to somehow step in, because we do have the spiritual will. We do have singers coming in. These are angels coming in to cause some kind of event, moment, to which they would have to step in and step in front of. That's their queen, that's their son, that's their happiness. No, you don't. With this, with all this, all these fives. Right? So my point is as impatient as we might be getting, I keep saying I'm going to deactivate my social media too. And then I don't. And then I complain, like, why do I do that? But you know what I did? If we're going to be real about shit, is I went through and I have no idea about the news. I don't know about anything. The only kind of news I've ever had on my feed was Standing Rock. But other than that, Bernie sneaks up in there somehow with the beta listening to me, but it's not on my actual feed. It's all good people. I've got like old soul communities, and I've got psychic groups, and I've got, it's whatever. Basically what I'm saying is, because I'm home all the time and social media is how I talk to people, I switched what I was able to view. Like I can't get sneak attacked with the really super sad SCPA commercials anymore. You know what I mean? I made it to where what I could see was good for my vibe and good for my elevation. Let's talk about this reconciliation, because that's what I was getting at, was that the feminines aren't going to have to do anything, because the masculine is going to, in one way or another, be forced. And this word, the reckoning, has come up for me in the last 2 or 3 days a bunch. Some kind of reckoning. I'm not even 100% sure what that means. Hey Siri, where's my phone? Oh, I'm on my phone. Never mind. What deck do I want to use? Let's go old school. Let's be old school about it. Yeah? The reckoning. It's like a reconciliation. I told you, the masculine with all their thoughts, all of the extra thoughts, they were just chilling. They were just like, okay, well, you would say that. You're an Aquarius. Aquarians trying to date an Aquarius with their silence. It's maddening. It's kind of hot too. What do you mean you won't give me an answer right when I want it? I'm a brat. And they're all, so I'm all foot stomping, and then I'm all, that's actually kind of hot. Okay. So we're talking about this so I guess on this side we have the masculine over here who is just, oh. So what happened is I got this one seed, right? I feel like this is how they're gonna do. So what happened is I got this seed, and I really needed to consider where I was going to put it. And it would seem, dear Empress, that your soil just so happens to be like the right pH. I don't know. My point is that where I'm asking about the judgment, about the reconciliation, the most fertile. Was I not channeling that like a couple of weeks ago? that there was like a masculine around who like wanted a family bad, and they were checking out the fertile grounds. That's so fucked up. Yeah. For some of you, it was that. With my, yeah, see, but I think that's all the masculines, right? I think that a bunch of these masculines came in on the Lionsgate portal, 8-8, like manifested right before that, and then they popped out then, and then like since eclipse season, they've been all, you know, good job, mama. Send me some Reiki and get my yoni energy under control. They came in around the Lionsgate portal, and then now it's like they're just now getting to a place. I've been seeing 8s, yeah. 8s are infinite. Anyway, during this time since the Lionsgate portal till now, and then we just had the 11-11, which is when it was like the Lionsgate let them in, and the 11-11 was the door opening. And like here we've got 4 swords, a 4, 11-11, and this is the seed, because we're asking about this reconciliation, we're asking about this judgment. Boom. High Priestess and Ace of Swords in reverse. This, yeah. So basically what happens is like you've got this conversation coming at you. Due to, I think, competition. Right? We have someone who was like, okay, there's a feminine that I like. There's someone I can get down with. Except I'm gonna like think about it for, you know, ever. Take my sweet ass time and not say a word. Or if I do, it's not gonna be a bunch of words. And then so the feminine is like, you know what? Would you check me out? Everybody else is. So, just saying. And then the masculine's like, whoa, hey. About that. Yoink. No thanks, gentlemen. Whose reading did I just do that was like that? For those of you who are, oh my god, I'm telling you, you guys are going to freak out when you see your weeklies. I think my face melted. In the Libra reading, it just melted off my face. I'm going to tell you guys because it's almost uploaded and I'm just going to give it away. Both Libras and Sagittarius this week are going to, like, be in love. In love. Not lust. Love. This was there was intertwining of the fingers and of the toes. And the Aquarian reading that I did, like I couldn't even talk. Like the only thing I could come out for Aquas was wow. Wow. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, every time I ride with this Viking dude, I'm like all empowered and really good shit happens to everybody that's around me. Every freaking time. It's like the clover. Were we not talking about the clover? Look, look. See? Reconciliation. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I did Libra, Aqua, Leo, and Sag. What do you guys want next? I'm going to do those in the morning along with the rest of my private readings after I do those too. Yay! Sag, Aqua, right? See, well, that's good for you. So I got you covered there. Free bird. Scorpio. I'll do it. For you. And Pisces. Okay. So water. My ex of 20 years is a Scorpio. And every time I do readings for Scorpio, I find out about his fucking shenanigans, and it makes... But I'll do it. I will. Okay, let's just pull another deck. I don't know how much time I have. I've never done this before, and I have no kids here. My house is quiet. kind of caught up on stuff, and I like hanging out with you guys. So for whoever this resonated for, what you're feeling, hi TM, UK Pisces, what you're feeling is all the drama that's coming into this relationship is because of the waves, the sound frequencies of it's binary code, right? That's all. That's why math is so important, because every single bit of everything about life can be quantified in numbers, because everything that you do emits frequency, right? So you want to talk about a vibrational match, it's literally matching binary code. Literally. All right. So I want to pull some Lenormand, because the reason I like the Lenormand is because they just say it. What's on off? New Zealand, hey! I would love to go to New Zealand. That's where the Shire is. Seriously. At least in the movies, right? Anyway, the reason I like the Lenormand is because it's just clear. I mean, it straight up says. I kind of want to talk about the big energy, but I think I kind of just, how I think we just know. Oh, yeah, the binary. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, yeah. Binary code is binary code. You change 1 O or 1 1 and it throws the whole thing off. That's why people can be in a relationship for a while and then all of a sudden it's like, man, we don't vibe anymore. And it's because the switch, like you said. Okay. Well, the ship was, there's the clover. Shut up. I was just talking about that. Okay. Let's just see what we have for the collective. I swear I love this deck. Oh. Winter is coming. Winter's here. You know? Look, I'm looking out my window. It's here. We got the bear. It's time to hibernate. It's like, I was talking about this in September too, is that people were starting to like not grasp, but like really be interested in doing like relationships because people want to hibernate over the winter time. Who are you going to kick it with when you can't go outside? Papa bear, mama bear, right? But this person that we're channeling for now is I heard hidden grizzly bear. Like, don't poke the bear. I think that whoever we're talking about here, you have seen this person thus far as a teddy bear. Ooh, I want to snuggle up on you and you... like a teddy bear. And you just want to kiss up on them and squeeze up on them or whatever. But at the same time, I think there's a chance that this dude could like rage out, right? Hidden grizzly bear. And I'd like to see why the, Spirit's bringing that up. But my point is that when you have this bear like as your partner or whatever this is, okay? And I feel really safe. I feel really like nobody's gonna fuck with me. Nobody's gonna fuck with them, that's for sure. Yeah, protector. Like that. Like, I just want to be like, I can finally sleep. I'm not afraid when I sleep anymore. And I was like that. I was with my ex for like 20 years. Like, not like 20, it was 20 years, okay? And when we first split up, I couldn't sleep. I still really can't. Because I moved in with him when I was 17. I was just a kid. I'd never, ever, ever, ever been by myself at night before, ever. And it freaked me out. And then now enter a grizzly bear, and it's like I could just sleep. Yeah, just like that. Oh, the fireworks. That's the other good thing about having a big, giant, muscular, masculine grizzly bear in the bed. About that. About that. You're crazy anxious. It's stuff's about to explode. I know, right? It's the frequency. It's the vibration that we were talking about. It's too much, and the feminists can feel it, and it's shitty because not only can we feel it, we know what it is, which makes it worse. It just does. Right. It is important to feel safe. I can't sleep if I don't feel, then I was running around with this like hard dude that people probably wouldn't fuck with, and I told him that. This dude handed me a machete. He was like, "Here you go," and I was like, oh, "That was hot." I was like, "That was hot." Okay, we can ride together for a minute because that was hot, right? He's like, "Girl, you don't need no man. Here's a fucking machete." I'm like, "Now that's a knife." Speaking of machetes, oh my god, no! Oh my god. Well, of course, no wonder, Big Daddy. That's why you feel safe. And that's the other thing, is I think that when you're with, this is the Celtic knot. Past life relationships, always meant to be Nordic, Celtic, Viking, Norse. It's good shit. That's what I'm getting at, right? No wonder you feel so safe with Papa Bear. Because when your soul knows it's good to go, you can be like, it's kind of like, I just got this image of like, for those of you who have kids, when your baby's like freaking out, and then mama picks them up, and they go, and then everything, like the vibe in the room chills out, everybody kind of, it's soul recognition. That's why all of this can happen too. The kissing and the passion and the whatever. Because your soul feels comfortable. I mean, there's been people that you could like, you need your, yeah. Donna, I was going to get a St. Bernard. It's 180 pounds of fur and snuggles. And potentially Cujo. But still, isn't that how men are? Can I get a high five around the room? Just saying. Just saying! So you have men. I just heard Captain, my captain. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. This one here. I just can't get over the feeling of, you know what I mean? Shut the front door. I'm telling you guys, this week, there's something about this week. My face is melting. I'm telling. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna lose battery. Damn, I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. Oh my god, my face is melting. How else do you interpret that? Wheel of Fortune with your like ultimate divine soulmate, and like wicked hot sex and chemistry with this person that will eat somebody's face for you. Hands clean. Winning. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Right? So I want to do something that I saw Tyler do on Tyler's Tarot. I don't know if I'm going to do it as quickly as he does it, and I don't even know if I'm going to like it. But I'm going to go through each of the zodiac signs for who you're dealing with. So, and I'm going to try to go slow because I might, if I skip somebody, tell me. Yeah, winning indeed, right? So if you are dealing with an Aries, because then I have to get off of here and got shit to do. Dealing with an Aries, Queen of Coins. You see you as stable. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Ooh, she's stable. Boy, are you stable? Don't worry about whether or not I'm stable. I don't like that energy, but whatever. If you're dealing with an Aries, they see this feminine. It's because I don't do crissy crossies. If it's a girl on the card, it's about a girl. That's just how my energy rolls. And there, I heard, well, she's stable. As soon as I toss that down, and that's the fuck. I saw that meme one time, a meme that said, nobody falls in love with you faster than somebody who's homeless. And I don't mean, I'm no shade, but you know what I'm saying, right? If you are dealing with a Taurus, the sun and the star in reverse. I just heard the word settling. It's not exactly what I hope for, but you know, you could be the Taurus or you could be the Aries. I mean, vice versa. I heard we'll see. We'll see. I'm telling you that so far at this moment, I am not liking this. Doing it like this. I want to go back to just look at what we were talking about. I want to go back to that. Why did I change shit? It's first day, friends. We'll figure it out. Taurus. Who's after Taurus? Gemini. You're dealing with a Gemaroonie. Knight of Wands in reverse. What's Knight of Wands in reverse? Player energy. There's like a conversation about that. Yeah, Four of Swords. Somebody's been thinking about like, but it doesn't feel like player, like, oh boy, you're, you know, or oh girl, you're whoring around, or excuse me, you know, doing whatever, right? This is retrospection about past shenanigans, if you will, and at a place now where they're like, I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. They want to change, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. They want to change. And a Cancer. Somebody wants to, well, I guess we can't timestamp these till later. Cancer. Four of Wands. Hooray. Yeah. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're interested in a foundation. Actual foundation. And I think that that's news. Like, I think that that's something that's new. Because they were holding off on being, you know, being defensive about that. Now they're not. And Leo. You're dealing with a Leo. Wow. Six of Cups, Ten of Wands in reverse, Five of Coins. With the Leo. We got a Leo here who's setting down some burdens, but they're not feeling too good about it. If your twin flame is a narcissist, with y'all. I'm not a fan of twin flame relationships. You ever tried hanging out with yourself all day long? That's called a twin flame relationship, right? Except it's the other half. It's the opposite of yourself. We got a Leo here, or somebody who's dealing with a Leo who is really feeling the end of a soulmate relationship. Really feeling it. Virgo? Virgo. You're dealing with a Virgo. The moon in reverse. Again with the secret relationship thing. There are people who were like hooking up or doing whatever, and then now all of a sudden with this 1111 portal, that they're like, this is my girl, or this is my guy, or attention and to hear ye. Everybody want to hear about this secret? Or everybody want to know about my secret life, that I have this relationship with this Virgo? It feels urgent too. Like I'm just going to come out and say it. I just need to say some shit. Right? If you are dealing with a Libra, strength. You know what they say about the strength card is that the Empress is the only one that can wrangle this lion. There is a Libra out there, or somehow if you're dealing with a Libra, that has tamed an untamable beast. Like, not even, this bitch has on a dress. She's like, don't rip up my skirt. Easily tamed a beast. And I think they're okay with it. Libra, Scorpio. Oh. Scorpio is retrospection, healing, thinking. I just want to be like, hands clean. I give up. I give up. I can't even, there's too much water. There's too much in my feels. Weren't we talking about that earlier? About people being in their feels? I feel like it hurts. It hurts to think about. It hurts to talk about. It hurts to, it's just, like that. I don't even want to talk. I just want to put my hand in my head and look down. But at the same time, it's a hands clean, meaning I've felt like that long enough. Right? And so now, time to skedaddle, even though it hurts. Saggies. Yeah. I told you. Libras, Aquas, Saggies, and Leos. Well, maybe not Leos in this reading, but at least those two air signs and Saggies are like in love this week. I mean, those, as soon as those are done compressing, I'm going to upload them. Love. Got me tripping, oh, stumbling, oh. Clumsy, 'cause I'm falling in love. Where was I? I got all Fergie about it. You are in love? Me too. I'm smitten. Like, stupid smitten. Like, stupid smitten. Oh my god. Saggies. Saggies are in a good spot. If you're dealing with a Sag, whatever, 10 of Cups. For Cappies, Page of Wands in reverse. Not trying to hear it. Not Twitter pated. That's what it is. I keep saying perplexed and Twitter pated. Thank you. Cappies aren't trying to hear anything with your words. Yeah. Well, Libras are like that, Vix. We get that. We get like that. It's a sword thing. Cappies aren't trying to hear it, though. I want to snap. What did they do? Why? I want to know why. I need more on that. Oh. Well, yeah, because they're probably betrayed again. These people keep coming into the Capricorns like, hey, I'm just gonna, shit all over your day. And Cappies are like, I don't know. It's been a year. It's been a year of crap for Capricorns. I don't know why. Oh, Aquarius. I told you! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, shit. I'm smitten. I don't know, is that my energy that I just flung out there for Aqua? Because I'm all about it. And Pisces. Did you see what that was amidst my crazy? Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they realize that they freaking love you. Bada bing. Right? Pisces. King of Wands. For the Pisces feminine, you've got somebody who just... Weren't we just doing the reading like just a minute ago? Like, was that today? Did that just happen? Where people were all about the Queen of Wands? And somebody's like, no. Ho there. Hey there, ho there. With your competition. Because look, I left these Lenormand cards out. Give me a second. Right here. This is the point of today. These two and these two. King Dangalang! I know! That's what Missy from Saltwater Hills Tarot says. I love that bitch. I mean, she's like my cooler older sister. She's like she's actually older than me by like 3 years, so that would be like sister age, but she's the Aqua and I'm the Libra. And she'd be all talking, like whatever, and I'll be behind her like, on the scales, what she said is correct. Correct. She's like my way cooler older sister. Never had a sister either, so that's kind of neat. What was I talking about? Kang Dangalang. She cracks me up. She's like, if it makes you a punani throb, you better jump on it. I'm like, I know! That's dirty. dirty. I love it. Okay, so to round up what we're doing here, this is the point. This energy, this Wheel of Fortune, Celtic knot, love of a lifetime, it's here for those people who are in this. Did it freeze? Okay, my phone's gonna die. For those people who are in this place right now and you can feel it, it is freaking loud. And I also want to go back to this. Something else that you're going to notice if you watch the videos for the rest of the videos for my week so far, there's something happening in public for a lot of people. Whether that's publicly on social media or publicly, but there's something about it to where all of a sudden this, yeah, see, Jeremy, Cappies aren't trying to hat at, right? Okay, so you get it, you feel me then, right? So then, but there's something about this energy in public, in whichever facet, to where people are like, that girl's untouchable. And it doesn't even have to be a big, loud grizzly bear. It doesn't have to be that. It's when you see two people that are so freaking into each other, it's like everybody else around recognizes. The Garden. I pulled that twice this week too. The Garden. In love with a Virgo. What's talking about? Oh yeah, being around people that you know that are in love, and you're like, well, that's that. I'm gonna mark them off the list because they're so freaking. You can just tell, and it's because of the energy, right? So I'm gonna wrap it up there. Been chatting for a while. Thanks for joining me. This was fun. You guys want to do this every day? When the kids aren't here, I don't care to do it. About noon. Does that work? Lunchtime with Dharma. I don't know how I feel about that. Then I also have yes. I know, I had a good time too. I got my dailies. I like to do the dailies a couple of days in advance because I don't feel the energy. Sometimes when I do a daily on that day, it's based on like where my energy is at that moment, but if I stretch it out a couple of days, it's more accurate usually. I loved it too. Says, find me on Facebook. We'll chat in a minute. My time zone, I live in New York. So, I don't, Eastern Standard Time? Is there New York time? I don't know. Whatever time Apple says it is. My phone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try. I was recording videos, and it was real quiet here, and I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like talking to people. And then I was like, well, since everybody's not in the house sucking up the internet, I bet you I could go live. Because the last time I tried to do this, it was all buffer crazy. And this worked during retrograde, so I can only imagine it will get better. Yeah, so that's all I have. And like I said, check out your weeklies. They're going to be freaking amazing. Just mind-blowing, okay? GMT5. I don't know what that is. General Mountain Time? So we will shoot for, again, it's New York time, so Eastern Standard, I think, is what we came up with, EDT or EST, noonish. Okay? And bring some food, because I'm starving. Awesome. Okay. I gotta go turn on the other upload so that you guys can have those. Your zodiac. So I only got the first 4 done, but I'll try to get the rest done. And if you're waiting for a private reading from me, they are coming. And they're coming. Okay. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.